Hey guys, it's me Shadow. Now, I decided to do something a little different today. I was going to do my thoughts on uh Kamen Rider zetzs 20. Now, normally sorry, I watch the sub video. So I figured this video, for once, I was going to do it based on the raw. Now, that means, for those who don't know, raw means untranslated. So I had no idea what they're talking about. But I watched the episode anyway, and I want to share my thoughts on what I think. Okay, first I want to say that in terms of monsters, the butterfly the butterfly nightmare at first I really really felt bad for him. Like I really felt like Baku. It almost felt like Baku was like was at first when he's fighting the monster, when he's fighting that butterfly nightmare. Honestly, it felt like he was punching a baby. Honestly, I won't lie. I, like it actually felt like Baku was fighting a baby. He's like just punching a baby, tripping, falling, and having he's not having any real difficulty. Like he's not having like it's not it's like nothing. It's just like like kind of like I guess if kind of how to describe it, it's like what Cell did to Hercule when Hercule challenged him to the Cell game. He just swatted him away, right? So at first I was feeling really bad for the for the monster. Like, wow, this is the first time I've ever seen a monster so pathetic to the point where I actually pitied him a little, right? And from what I understand, these nightmares, the butterfly nightmares, I think are metaverse nightmares, where you know how in Persona 5 the metaverse there's the metaverse place where like the human consciousness is, right, and what it's shared and stuff. I think that's what those were the that's what I think the butterfly nightmares are. I think those are like the metaverse uh that's nightmares. People who have like weak minds. I don't know if that's the right word. Weak minds or souls. So people who have weak minds or weak souls, create those butterfly type nightmares. Mares, mares, and that's what I think what they are. And what I have a feeling what happened is, I think those butterfly nightmares are nightmares that are planted in civilians with some form of corruption through Nem. So like it's like not Nem per se, but like I think the mind washing girl did something right, and combining that like her power. I'm not sure if brainwashing is her only power, right? So far, it seems to be her only power. But maybe so I'm thinking maybe she has another power, and she combines like that corruption power with whatever alteration she did to Nem's subconscious. Combine those two, creates those butterflies, and then she set those butterflies um, on the populace, and right, and those butterflies infected people, right, and turning them into those butterfly nightmares. That's what I think. That's what I think so far. All right, and as for Agent 5, I don't really, I don't really like his appearance. He seems like a little bit of a meathead. I don't really like Agent 5. Uh, Agent 5 I mean, well, now he did beat Knox. He did beat Knox. I don't know if that's like if Knox let him win, right, or not. But so far, the fact that 5 can beat 4, you know, I am kind of also kind of curious what their agent numbers are based off of. Like at first I thought it was based off of uh, creation, right? So zero was made first, and then one was made second, and then third was made third, and then fourth, then five, and then six and seven. Uh, and it makes me wonder if Baku is the current agent, right? So meaning that there's no eight, right? Right? Or maybe their agent numbers are maybe. Part of me was hoping that their agent numbers would be represented by, or their agent number is their power level, right? Or their agent potential, right? But I don't think that's. I don't. It could be, but I don't know. I don't really know about that. But it does feel like it's possible. Based on the next episode, I think it's gonna be about the populace, right? I think they're gonna have to fight the populace to a certain extent, and have a feeling that brainwashing girl I think her name's Ria, is going to interfere in the dream as well. I don't. Maybe she meets the kids and brainwashes them and leaves subconscious messages or something. But I don't know. I have a feeling that something along that line. I think it's going to happen. Now, what I'm kind of hoping is for like, I won't lie, for like the next episode, I'm hoping for like an adventures type thing where the girl brainwashes the kids. There's nothing, and Nem is devastated by this, right? And after hearing Nem's cries, seven, six, and five kind of like adventure up, right? Kind of like what like kind of like Avengers Assemble kind of thing. So they all transform, they all gear up and like, yeah, okay, we're gonna save the kids, we're gonna save the populace, or we're gonna do it together, right? Right, right. And I'm hoping that this will cause like Agent Six, Five, and Baku to, I guess, bond. And I'm hoping that I'm hoping for like a kind of like like a Charlie's Angels kind of thing, but like a little different, you know. So like seven, six, and five come like a trio, right? Where they like come together and they become a team, uh, like Gav and I forget what his name. Anyway, like the previous one, Gav, or Gav and the reporter and the other guy. You know how those three. You know how eventually those three, teamed up and became a team and they handle shit together. That's what I'm kind of hoping for this. Right, same thing. Where Agent Six, Five, and Seven become like a team, and they handle all nightmares and stuff together, right? So like Seven does the cases, um, Five does maybe I'm thinking Five does kind of like the dirty work, the stuff that Seven won't do, and Six is like is more cunning, more intelligence network, the intelligent character, the one who does like the information gathering. And so six is information gathering. Five is the bruiser. He fights the enemies that seven just can't win, just can't beat yet, right? And then seven is kind of like also, and in seven, Baku is like kind of like the people person, right? He talks to the dreamer and other stuff. That's what I'm kind of hoping for, like an Avengers type of team between seven, six, and five. I am pretty hoping that. And to be, and personally, I don't like three. I don't like Agent Three as like this new boss. Do I think that Agent Three is going to be a bad guy? No, I don't really. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure the brainwashing girl is that girl is going to be the bad guy. But I have a feeling But I think that he's going to come awfully close. I think 3 is going to be playing a jerk character, the jerk character. Someone who not evil, but just a little bit of an a-hole. Right? That's my opinion so far. But like I hope they explain what the brainwashing girl did to Nem's soul. So because I'm really am curious because she clearly did something to it, right? I mean, because like she clearly like she conditioned her in some way. That is clearly obvious, right? Based on the Hobson episode, it's clearly obvious that she conditioned her mind in some way. I'm curious as to what, but I am actually quite, but I can't wait to know. And I want to know. I really want to know if that brainwashing girl has any other power besides brainwashing. Or, I wouldn't. Well, it's not brainwashing per se, but it's pretty damn well close to, if we're being honest. But I really want to know what other powers are, because she cannot just have that one. It it would not make sense. Yeah. So I know. I think I watched the raw episode, and I don't really have any new theories right now. So we're gonna call it. Uh, I'm gonna call it quits here. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.